Hello, my name's Matt Southgate, and in this video I'm going to show you how to configure your Windows engineering station and use Proneta to scan for and configure PROFINET devices. Let's get started. Moving up here, because we're going to be accessing this via the Windows Network and Sharing Center, and we go in via click Local Area Connection, Properties. It's okay, Murphy. And get to configure the IP version 4. So for this we need to have a unique address. Now there's nothing else connected to the network. There is no network at the moment, but I will choose an address that I know will conflict with anything we're going to use. So I'm going to choose 192.168.1.250. Now this is a Class C address, and by pressing Tab the subnet mask will automatically get populated. So we're done here, nothing else needs configuring. Okay, close and move myself down. There we go. Right, launching Proneta. The version I'm using is 2.5. There are other versions in use, but the options here are all the same. It's mostly down to how the application appears, the appearance. So I'm interested in network analysis, and immediately I see my engineering station that has the IP address that I configured. Okay. What I do have behind this station is a couple of Impact 20 devices, remote I/O, a Phoenix Contact 8-port switch, and a Siemens S7 PLC. Okay. What I'm going to do first is connect a single device, the right-hand side I/O, via the red Ethernet cable. Plug that in. Okay, and immediately the device which I've factory reset appears. If it doesn't appear, then you can click on the refresh button here. Okay, right. So we have a single device connected, and I'm going to set the IP address. So double click here, and I'm going to give this an IP address of 192.168.1 to be in the same subnet as my engineering station, and that's going to be 12. Okay, press enter. Now the software will ask if we really want to do this, make a permanent change, and the answer is yes. Now, depending on the version of the software and the settings and the network, this can take up to 20 seconds, but it appears to have taken immediate effect here. That is setting the IP address of a remote I/O. Now, within PROFINET we use predominantly names for devices, and I'm going to call this device demo.remote.io.write. Okay, press enter. Do I want to set this? Yes. And there we have it. Okay, that device is configured. I am connected to port 1 of the device from my engineering station. Okay, this isn't that exciting a network, so what I'm going to do now is connect a switch, the other Impact 20 and the Siemens PLC. So connecting the switch to the left Impact 20, disconnecting the right Impact 20 with the red cable and connect it into the switch. The green cable is what I'm going to plug into my computer. and the red cable here for the PLC. Actually, what I'm going to do is configure just one of the impact 20s. I'll leave that separate. Okay, and plug in the cable. So what we should have appearing now is a switch, a PLC, and an unconfigured impact 20. Right, the switch isn't configured, but the PLC already is. Now then, let's do the switch first. Let's give the switch an address of, because it's a managed switch, that way we can configure it and set up port mirroring and cloning. 192.168.1.100. That's a good number for a switch. Okay, configure that. I'm going to give it the name of demo.switch. Let's call it switch 1. Okay, now then, let's pull this across, give us a bit more space. It is possible to reconfigure how the devices are shown, and that's best by picking a starting point within the graphical view. Now it can be any of your stations, but it works really well for switches. So what this shows is that the engineering station is connected to port 7 of the switch. Port 5 is connected to the unconfigured impact 20 remote I/O, and the PLC is connected to port 1. Okay, let's quickly configure this impact 20, which is the left hand side one. So I'll call that demo.remoteio.left. And I'm going to give it an IP address of 192.168.1.11 to make it consistent, so that the devices 11 and 12 isn't necessary, but there we go, and they're configured. I'm going to change the PLC IP to be 10. Okay, I'm going to leave the name of the PLC as it is, and there we have it, a small network configured in Proneta and identified. It's a good tool for finding out what's on a network and how it's connected.